Hi. Experience happened to me first before knowing about them. And that's me as a person. Yeah. Yes, I read text, I read books, but for me to re understand the meaning of them beyond their superficial expression, I need to do them. I need to feel them. I need to accomplish them. I need to face the challenges. Yeah, go through them, yeah, and then come back safely. And then that's the essence of my teachings. Yeah, progression, safety, the practical application, and how we can all relate the subtle, the benefit of our practice to lives. Yeah, yeah, for our health, for our wellness, for our well-being, all the way to our spiritual journey. So we are less esoteric. We are more relatable, so to speak. All right. For example, sounds or the nada. I've been hearing about them way before knowing about them. They exist, but they're just there. I could listen to them if I needed to relax and meditate, whereas, yeah, I could uh, neglect them or take them or set them aside if I don't need them. When I'm functioning normally and accomplishing my modern goals. Yeah. Now, this is what I realized. The right hemisphere of the brain, yeah, which controls the left side of the body, emits low humming vibration, like the humming bee. The reason being, the right hemisphere regulates the left side of the body, and that corresponds to our parasympathetic nervous system. And it's active during the night through our sleep. Whereas the left hemisphere of the brain, which regulates the functions of the right side of the body, emits a high active sound similar to the crickets buzzing from afar. Or you're alone in the forest, sometimes I would hear like the sound similar to a buzzing machine, yeah, like gears, yeah, circling around, or the sound of like synthesizer. Yeah, I hear that often. Yep, because yeah, the left hemisphere of the brain, yeah, regulates the right side of the body, the functions of our sympathetic nervous system, our conscious state, our activity, which predominantly rules the function of the body, mobility, power, digestion, those functions that require energy. And then the uh, left hemisphere of the brain rules the Manipura chakra, actually. So the Manipura chakra emits that sound. Right. Now, therefore, sound meditation, before knowing about sound meditation, yeah, is an important aspect of Hatha Yoga practice. Right. First, you have to accomplish the preparatory observances of opening the body through asana and shakarma, and then clear the energetic pathways through pranayama. Yeah. Then the third stage is to channelize the energy you produce through the higher centers. Good. And then one way for you to gain control of those subtle sense or centers is by listening to sound, because the energy we produce transmute into sound, especially if you practice moderation or the preservation of physical energy. Yeah. Yes, hatha yoga, yeah, if we just study them on their superficial essence, you it could be misily or easily misinterpreted. Or for example, moderation of the energy, the bodily energy. Yeah, and then there's always this focus on the sexual energy. Yes, sexual energy is really a vital essence and very important, but it's more than that, really. Preservation of energy means, yeah, controlling your pleasures of, yeah, indulging too much. For example, food. Yeah, company of like disruptive environment or crowd, mental stress, emotional stress, alcohol, and smoking, and because those things deplete the energy. So it's more than just controlling the sexual function. It's one of them, yeah. And yes, controlling the sexual function can really assist you in producing high levels of the nada or the prana, because the nada is actually a byproduct of your prana being brimming within you. But it's more than that, especially um, food and then consumption of alcohol and smoking. They have to be really managed properly, and your rest and restorative sleep is important as well, because as I mentioned, yeah, the right side of the brain, yeah, is predominantly, yeah, open during sleep. Therefore, to nourish that right side of the brain, the parasympathetic nervous system, we need to make sure we get sufficient sleep every night. Okay, now there are external tools we can utilize, and this is not hatha yoga anymore, because hatha yoga is really you're alone. You face the techniques, you go through them, and then come out, yeah, safely and sanely. But there are external tools. For example, Tibetan bowls. This one, most of them give us a low humming vibration. And then by meditating upon the sound they emit, yeah, we could awaken, we could not really stimulate, we could reinforce, yeah, the functions of the parasympathetic nervous system. Therefore, they're relaxing actually. They're calming. And even your emotional state could benefit from this type of sound meditation. This could also be used to heal issues of our emotional state, our anger, yeah, fear, yeah, apprehension, doubt. Yes. Whereas, yeah, high ringing frequency similar to the tingsha bells, they're relaxing, but in a way that they provide energy. They stimulate, yeah, our conscious side, because they relate to the sound vibration of the left hemisphere of the brain. And then the left hemisphere of the brain, yeah, regulates the functions of the right side of the body. Good. So now, in Hatha Yoga, we need to balance these two polarities, these two sides. One should not overpower the other, because an active side, yeah, could lead to imbalances. Yes, during the day, when we're busy with our task, the right or the left hemisphere is more dominant to provide, yeah, support for the functions of the right side of the body. And then during nighttime, when we sleep, the right hemisphere is more dominant, yeah, for energetic cleansing. Yeah, therefore, actually dreaming uh, is a byproduct of the right side of the brain functioning. Okay, as well as to calm the nervous system, to slow, yeah, the autonomic functions. And in Hatha Yoga, yeah, the aim is to balance them, yeah, even though we're functioning normally, right? Because by balancing the right and the left channels, the Ida and the Pingala, we can make room for the opening of the Sushumna Nadi, the central nadi. The central nadi is neutral. The central nadi, the Sushumna, is where the subtle centers are located. We call them the chakras. Yeah, from the tail all the way to the top of the brain. And then in between them are intermediaries, chakras, and they are all connected to different functions. And that's another topic altogether. But in a nutshell, yeah, when the Sushumna is open, the energy can flow freely through the central canal, leading to the stimulation of the Ajna chakra inside the brain. And then by meditating upon the sound, we can open the Sushumna Nadi. All right. The sound, when they are in perfect unison, it's not too high, neither too low. And then one sound that I could, well, describe them is when you say the mantra, Om, Om. When you say the Om, yeah, can you feel like right and left side of the brain, yeah, vibrates uniformly, yeah, equally. Om. Yep. Therefore, all meditation is safe for a general purpose. Yeah, to calm the mind, to relax the autonomic functions, as well as to increase our awareness, balance our homeostasis. And it could be practiced by all. But of course, sound meditation, as I mentioned, forms part of the latter stages of Hatha Yoga. Therefore, you need to accomplish the lower observances first. Yeah, make your body strong, supple, active, resilient. Do your breathing exercises, and if there's one, is the Nadi Shodhana, I recommend. And then you relax. Yes, after accomplishing this do once, you don't have to do anything actually. So either you're sitting or you're lying down and then listen to the sound. Because sound meditation could effectively awaken the bandhas within, the subtle bandhas within. And then you're using the mental power, the internal ears, for you to collect and then harness and direct the energy towards the midline of the body. So yes, Hatha Yoga is full of complex element, but understanding them from the perspective of practice, from the perspective of science, the body, and the relationship of what we do, and the practice of those techniques, therefore we can follow a system. And that's what I love about this discipline. It's a systematic way. Yeah, you're not jumping from one technique to the next without accomplishing in the essence or the things between them. Yeah, it's like a bridge. Yeah, so the more you do the technique, subtle things manifest, and then your manifestation will be your stepping guide to the higher observances. And then that's how I developed. Yeah, I actually didn't have to read. I didn't have to learn a lot. Yeah, because the essence, the deeper essence, just happened involuntarily as you practice the lower ones. Sweet. Okay, so that's the essence of today's talk. Yeah, sound, body, and then how we can utilize them in the practice of meditation. Yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Namaste. Bye-bye.